Hey everyone, it's Dominique from Lunar Tarot. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I have another pick a card reading for you all. This is going to be about what do others adore about you? What are the traits about you that they just love and can't get enough of? Okay, so I have three cards for you to choose from today. Pile number one is going to be the Magician card with the carnelian crystal. Pile number two is the Sun card with the rose quartz crystal. And pile number three is the High Priestess card with the jade crystal. Alrighty, so I'll let you go ahead and choose without any distractions in a minute. I do want to let you know that I have the gems only reading today. That is a reading at the end of this video for my subscribers, aka my gems. It's not too late to get included in that. Go ahead and click that red subscribe button to become a gem today so you can watch the gem only reading all about what about you secretly makes other people jealous, okay? We have to know. And yeah, I'm really excited to get into that later. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you choose without any distractions, and I will see you at your timestamp. Hello, pile number one. If you chose this Magician card or the Carnelian Crystal, this one is for you. Let's go ahead and get into what do others adore about you. And I'm going to start by channeling from the card that you chose. So immediately I'm already picking up that you're someone who's very playful, very fun to be around. Sometimes you give off life at the party vibes without even really trying. I'm also picking up pile number one. You are very funny without needing to try. Like you have sort of that humor that just makes people laugh when you're just talking normally or just like telling a story. You have a way of making people laugh, okay? I'm also sensing that you're always reaching for new goals, trying to achieve new heights. People love this about you. They feel like you're always chasing your dreams, but in a very like playful and lighthearted way, okay? They feel that from the outside looking in. You're also someone who's like very attractive as well. I'm also picking up pile number one. You gave really great hugs. Kind of random, I know. But yeah, people really love your hugs, okay? So let's go ahead and start with some tarot, all right? This is a Modern Witch Tarot. And see, what do others adore about those who chose pile number one? Hit the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What do people enjoy about those who chose pile number one? Page of Pentacles. What do people adore about those choosing pile number one? Crashing in. Okay. I like it. Pile number one, you're someone who is super dedicated to your own path and to making things work for your own life, all right? People love that you're someone who is somewhat impatient as well. It seems like if there's not an opportunity open for you, you'll just make your own, okay? You are a go-getter, you're ambitious. People love that you don't wait for life to happen to you. You make life happen. I'm getting Hannah Montana. Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. All right? You know how to take life by the horns and really make something out of nothing, okay? And people feel like that's what makes you into a very happy person, is that you have direction and agency over your own life. All right, I'm also picking up that you are a great friend. Pile number one, people just love being around you. I'm also sensing that your family really, really loves you. I know that family can be kind of, complex sometimes, but it seems like you're that person in your family that everyone can come to for like advice or for like a lighthearted chat. You're that kind of person that just gives that sweet, calming energy, okay? You have very beautiful energy, very kind soul. Pile number one, you're also someone who is able to see life from an elevated perspective. With the Hanged One here, you're not afraid to look at things differently. You're not afraid to be wrong about things, change your perspective, and people really appreciate your perspective on things because it always seems like you're coming from like a higher point of view. People actually admire this a lot about you. And they tend to look up to you because you have sort of this like elevated perspective. People also look up to you because of your sense of determination. All right. People also feel with this world card coming out that I can't really show, but yeah, the world card just kind of peeked out from underneath the deck. This tells me that you're always trying to get to the next level. You're always thinking about how you can ascend and elevate in your own life. And people really love this about you. You're very dedicated to your elevation. Okay. You're very dedicated to get into the bag. You're very dedicated to building a beautiful life for yourself. People love that so much. You've never given up on yourself and you never will. and you inspire others to really do the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some more with the Amira's Love Oracle. What do others adore about pot number 1? Yeah, we have the Destiny card here. People feel like you're really shaping your own destiny, really going after the things that make you happy, chasing your dreams. People feel like you're very hands-on in creating your own destiny. So people really love that and they admire that. What do people adore about pot number 1? Past life. Okay. Oh, and also beauty queen. People adore you because they feel like they have this unspoken deep connection with you. All right. You're able to make genuine connections very easily. And other people, just by like having a conversation with you, looking in your eyes, they feel this genuine connection to you. All right. It doesn't really take very much to be able to feel some sort of a friendship or a kinship with you with this past life card here. Okay. I'm also picking up a really odd message, but it's that some of you could have been very well known in a past life. So people feel this closeness to you without even really knowing you for very long. It's because they recognize your essence from somewhere else. Okay. And then we also have the beauty queen card. People adore your looks. Pot number 1, you're very, very attractive. And you have this aura about you as well that is just like beautiful and sparkly and effervescent, very vibrant energy. Okay. Very, very vibrant. You have a very youthful energy to you as well. There's something about you that is still full of awe, that's still full of wonder for life. And that also makes you so youthful and attractive, okay? I'm picking up pot number 1. People really like your hair, okay? People feel like your hair is really amazing. They love your body. They feel like you are kind of curvy in all the right places. Like they also like your sense of style too. What do people adore about pot number 1? True gem. Yeah, you just really shine from the inside out. You are truly a kind person as well. Other people feel like you're very genuine, you're very authentic. It just shows like when you talk about yourself, when you talk about your goals, when you talk about other people, you always have a sense of like morals and integrity. People love that about you. You're truly someone who shines from the inside out, just like my gems. Okay, guys, if you haven't already become a gem, go ahead and click that red subscribe button to become a gem today. So this is the energy of my subscribers. You know what I mean? Like someone who shines from the inside out. And it's not because you haven't been through anything. It's not because nothing has smudged you. It's because you've done the inner work to purify yourself. Okay. So really, really amazing. Other people can just see this about you. It's like, it's a very, very obvious that you've done a lot of work to become the person that you are today. All right, let's go ahead and see more. These are my all white index cards. All right, what do others adore about pot number 1? Leo vibes. Your confidence and warmth are impossible not to notice. Oh, that is so nice. Yeah, you're very confident as well. People like that a lot about you. You're not afraid to like take risks and try new things and really live life, really enjoy life. And you do it in such like a warm and kind way where you invite others along and you have this sense of adventure and exploration. Yeah, it makes people feel excited about life, okay? You always know exactly what to say. Oh, that's interesting. I feel for you, pot number 1, again, you could give really great advice. I think this is confirmation because we brought that up earlier, that you're that kind of person that people can go to for either a lighthearted time or for really great advice. You just always know what to say. You're always like there for people. Okay, what do people adore about pot number 1? They're only interested in you actually. That's interesting. What do people adore about you? I'm going to go out on a limb intuitively and just say that some people just find you to be their ideal type in that way. And they feel like they adore your energy in that way. But I would kind of take that if it resonates, honestly. I might actually put something over that. You know, it's not an exact science, guys. Okay, what do people adore about you? You look like a heartbreaker. That is so interesting. There's something about your energy that's very self-focused. And I think that some people, they wish that they could like break into your world because of that. Okay. You're very self-focused. All right. We're gonna keep it going. What do people adore about pot number 1? People adore about you. You have a very sexy way of dancing. So they like the way that you dance. Very natural. You're a natural activist. You're passionate about fighting for others. Okay, I love that. Yeah, you can be passionate about a lot of different causes as well. What do people adore about pile number 1? They're developing a crush on you. Yeah, again, you're very easy to connect with. You're very easy to connect with. You're very easy to develop crushes on you. I do think that there are a lot of people who want to date you, and there are a lot of people who want to just be with you in a intimate way. Okay, and that's why this card is coming out, because they really want to know what you're like in that way. That's one of the things that they find most intriguing about you. You could say that, like, they find that very intriguing about you, right? Like, you have a lot of people very curious about what you'd be like in a more sensual context. Okay, what do people adore about pile number one? They're watching you from afar. So people enjoy watching you. They enjoy watching your social media. They enjoy looking at your photos from afar. You have a sexy and toned body. Yeah, so people enjoy looking at your body. Okay, it's like they adore your body. You kind of got that earlier as well. You seem aligned with your dream life, unstoppable. Yeah, absolutely. You're very aligned with your dream life. You're always moving forward. The people love that about you. Lots of people love about you. Cancer vibes. Your emotional depth is powerful, healing, and rare. Ooh, I love that. So they love your emotional depth and intelligence. And you look very successful financially. Okay. So yeah, people adore the way that you look. They adore the sort of sense of style that you have as well. Like the way that you really put things together. People love the photos that you take. In particular, they love photos of your outfits. They like to see photos of like where you're going out to dinner, like what your plans are, that sort of things. You're a little bit of a natural tastemaker, pile number one. Okay. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. It does help my channel. What do others adore about pile number one? We have voyage. You already have all the answers. Yeah, again, confirmation. You are someone who not only directs your life, but has a way of seeing opportunities for other people and helping to give them the answers to their questions as well. You could literally be someone who is in my same line of work, like as a tarot reader, like you help people in that way. You could be somewhat of a life coach in some way, or you just have this ability to help others see the path ahead. And you're very good at doing this for yourself too. I feel like you're not someone who really goes outside of yourself or look for answers about what you want in life. You're very good at going inside to understand what your own path is, okay? What do people adore about pile number one? Okay, I guess we got our two. If you have spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. And the sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Wow, that's beautiful. So I'm picking up with the spaceship here. Again, you're not afraid to try new things and also bring other people along. People love how you bring them along into your new endeavors. Like say you're going to start running, right? And you invite your friends like, oh, hey, I just started this new run club. We get coffee after. Maybe you guys want to come one day. Like you always have this way of uplifting others with the changes that you bring into your own life. Again, people also think that you're a fantastic friend. People could literally adore your singing voice as well. A lot of you could sing very nicely, or you could make music, something like that. And people really love the music that you make. Now with Paint the Sun Back into Your Sky, people love that you always find a way to be happy, okay? You create your own happiness. You go out of your way to paint the sun back into your own sky, whether that be, through hobbies, through hanging out with friends. You just always pick yourself up when you're down. It's not that you never need help or advice or anything, but it's that you're really there for yourself. People can tell that you love yourself and that you put yourself first in like a very healthy way. All right, pile number one, that is what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, go ahead and give it that thumbs up. Comment down below what resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you. And if you guys want more from me, go ahead and check out the subscriber only reading, the gems only reading, all about what about you secretly makes others jealous. Okay, we have to find out. That's going to be at the end of this video for my gems only. Additionally, I do have a TikTok. If you want to check me out over there, the same handle, and I have a website, lunarlighttarot.com, where you guys check me out. Oh my gosh, I know I have another channel. Guys, I'm always doing something else. So you're guys going to see in a few months too. I have something up my sleeve for you guys. I can't say what it is at this moment, but I have something else coming out that you guys are probably going to be really excited about. But I have something new going on. I have a new collective reading channel, Lunar Collective. If you guys want to check me out over there, I have 2 videos posted currently, but I'm going to be posting videos probably about like once or twice a week. They're all going to be front-facing videos where I'm giving you more direct messages. So that's where the messages are about like 15 minutes long. So much shorter than my usual kind of videos. Anyway, that is all the housekeeping I have today. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Love and light. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Sun card or the Rose Quartz Crystal, this one is for you. Let's go ahead and find out, what do others adore about you, okay? What are the traits that they just cannot get enough of when it comes to you? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with channeling the card that you chose, which is the Sun. So I'm really feeling that you have such a warm and sunny disposition most of the time. You're someone who's very relaxing to be around. You just bring this like natural warmth and happiness wherever you go. I feel like you're someone who is a little bit more lighthearted, optimistic. That's not that you have to be this way all the time, but that you have this natural vibe that you just like carry on with you. And once you pick it up, that pile number 1, your smile just lights up the room, okay? People love seeing you smile. They love like watching you laugh and like laughing with you. They feel like you're someone who just uplifts them, and they look forward to seeing whenever you're around. You're also someone who's like very creative, very innovative, possibly always thinking of like new ideas and implementing them. People also think that you know how to relax, like this really cute cat on the card. You know how to relax, you know how to have a good time, and you're not always like burning yourself out with work. You always find this like nice work-life balance, and people admire that about you. So let's go ahead and find out more with the Modern Witch Tarot. Alrighty, what do people adore about you? Pile number 2. Okay, wow, interesting. The Devil in Reverse and the Magician to start. What do people adore about pile number 2? Okay, gotta cover that. We have the World card. Alrighty. What do people adore about pile number 2? A lot of big energy so far. The 10 of Swords in reverse along with the 8 of Wands. Okay. For you, pile number 2, I feel like I'm getting the energy of people who've known you for a longer time, okay? These could be like friends who've been in your life for a long time, family, of course, even people who've known you but kind of like fallen off your path. And what they really adore and admire about you is the way that you've been able to overcome things in your life, okay? You've had your fair share of difficulties, but you've never let them get in the way of you creating the life that you have now, okay? You're someone who's very, very determined, and people respect that. They feel like you may have overcome, you know, actual addictions. You may have overcome attachments to people and things that just really weren't working for you. And you've been able to really pivot and transform your life, okay? You could have been someone who really like struggled at one point or another with your mental health, with friendships or relationships, things like that, okay? And throughout that, you've been able to rise as someone who loves themselves, is able to prioritize themselves and the kind of life that they want to create for themselves, okay? People see you as a winner. They see you as a go-getter. They see you as someone who is constantly elevating, and that a loss is never the end for you, okay? There's always another chapter. There's always more to your story than this a difficulty would define you. You're never defined by your difficulties. You're always defined by the way that you get up and make life happen after that. So others are really adore the way that you create your own life, okay? The way that you have agency and you make life happen for yourself. People also feel like you're living life in the fast lane to an extent. Like things are happening for you fast. You're moving forward very quickly. You can see that with the 8 of Wands, especially with this motorcycle happening here. Some of you could literally ride motorcycles, and that could be a separate message. And people find that to be really cool about you. Oh, see, the strength card is here. I couldn't pick it up. So yeah, people really admire your strength is what I'm trying to say. Like they admire your strength. They admire the way that you're able to push past obstacles, okay? Yeah, oh my God, the Chariot card underneath the Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, like, you're able to move past things that would have stumped other people, that they would have felt like they were failing at, or that they would have felt trapped in. Okay. You always find a way out of difficult situations, and it makes you a stronger person. It makes you more capable, and it makes you more enlightened. Okay. People actually see you as like quite enlightened for having gone through these difficult times. Okay. People also feel like your sense of judgment has gotten a lot better over the years, okay? Like you're much better judge of character and all those sorts of things, okay? So let's go ahead and find out more. What do the people adore about pile number 2? We have the Ice King. The people adore about pile number 2. New love. I'll put this way, short-term new love. What do people... This is like making me laugh. This is a good one. Oh my gosh, not the triangle. Pile number 2, you are a hot commodity when it comes to dating. You may not truly feel that way, but other people definitely feel that way. All right. People adore about you is that you only entertain people who are going to be an actually good match for you. When it comes to people who are like icy cold, they're rude, they're disrespectful, they're just not a good match for you, you will end that so quick. Okay. You're not afraid to walk away, especially in romance, from a situation that's just not aligned with you. Okay. You just don't play games. All right. Pile number 2, you run a strict program. Okay. People cannot play in your face. It just doesn't happen for you. It's just not what you do. It's not what you accept. And people love that for you. Okay. It almost always seems like you have someone new just like right around the corner. Whether it's true or not, they have someone new right around the corner ready to take the place of someone if they play in your face. Okay. For those of you in relationships, the message is still the same. People feel like you are very strict when it comes to your relationships. People know that if your partner started messing up tomorrow, you break up with them the day after tomorrow. Like, it's just not, this is not happening, okay? People know you run a very strict program, and they know, again, that there's a line of people waiting if your person were to, mess up their place, okay? Yeah, pile number 2, you definitely have options. And people like that a lot about you. People feel like you just have your pick of the litter, all right? With the triangle card here, like a lot of people do like you and find you attractive. And people adore this about you. They feel like you deserve this, okay? You also have the dating card at the bottom of the deck. That's definitely confirmation that this is about dating, okay? People feel like you have a lot of options when it comes to dating. You are a highly valued person in your dating pool. Like, people want to be with you. They want to wine and dine you. People adore that you get treated right. They feel like you deserve it, and they like to see you having those experiences. Again, if you're in a relationship and your person does things like this, people love to see it. You have a lot of people who support your relationship. If you're single and you're going out on dates, people get really invested in your dating life because they find your life to be very, very interesting. They feel like you always get the top suitors. Yeah, people are so passionate towards you. Like, they just feel like you always have like the best dating stories, the best suitors, like stuff like that, you know? They feel like you have a lot of fun times when you're dating as well. Most of picking up that people adore being around you because they have a fun time when they're around you. Okay. Some of you guys who like going to things like concerts or festivals, raves. You like doing like fun outdoors things as well. Okay. People just feel like you are a fun time. All right. What do others adore about pile number 2? You're a great conversationalist. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you're really fun to talk to. I feel like you can make people laugh very easily as well. Yeah, you're just someone who's like very funny, witty, easy to talk to, very easy to talk to. What do people adore about you? They feel like they're falling in love with you. Yeah, you're very easy to like. You're very, very likable. You're extremely lovable, pile number 2. And I'm doing this in a platonic sense as well. Like, your friends very easily fall in love with you. Romantic people easily fall in love with you. You're a great catch platonically and romantically. All right, sorry for those cuts. I've got sirens going by. Okay, what else people adore about pile number 2? You have serious artistic skills, excellent at your craft. Okay, so some of you could be artists, musicians, things like that. Whatever your craft is, people feel like you're excellent at it. People adore about you. Your eyes light up when you talk. Oh, that's really beautiful. I love that. People adore about you. This one I'm not really feeling. Seems irrelevant. Okay, you're incredibly creative. Oh yes, definitely. We got that earlier, that you're very, very creative. Okay, and again, you have artistic skills, so people really love that about you. What do people adore about Pile number 2, the way you walk is very sexy. They like the way that you walk, okay? I'm getting that like your hair could like sway when you walk too. People really enjoy that about you. They like watching your hair. You have an elegant, regal, and royal vibe. Okay, we love that. There's like a natural respect and confidence that just comes off of you. Amazing sense of style as well. You have Taurus vibes. Your energy is stable and calming. Yeah, for sure. You do put people at ease when they're around you, for the most part. They can't stop thinking about you. So a lot of people, when they're around you, you leave a very lasting impression. That's what they like about you, is that they can't stop thinking about you. You stay in their minds, and they find that to be appealing. People adore about you. You have a cute, casual girl next door kind of style. And what else here? You have beautiful, luscious hair. Okay, wow. I love that. You also have at the bottom of that, you're naturally hilarious. So again, pile number 1, you just like make people laugh, and you're so fun to be around. Really enjoyable. If you guys haven't already, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that, and it helps my channel. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and get the last few cards. What do others adore about you for pile number 2? What do others adore about pile number 2? And if you haven't already, go ahead and click that red subscribe button to become a gem today. I'd love to have you over the gems only reading. So it'll be all about what about you secretly makes others jealous. Okay. You have Castle, time for healing and not war. Wow, yeah. What do others adore about pile number 2? What do others adore about pile number 2? Thank you. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar and not salt. What do others adore about pile number 2? Don't doubt your worth. Wow, that's really, really beautiful. You have this way of teaching others how to love and respect themselves through the path that you've gone through, okay? And what people love about you is that you have made your healing journey your own. You don't project your insecurities onto other people. You don't project your anger or your rage onto other people. And if you go through a really hard time, you actually take on that healing work instead of internalizing the difficult things you go through and becoming bitter and jaded. That's just not who you are. You do the hard work of, what is that called? Alchemizing. Here we go. Alchemizing those difficulties and hardships and emotions into power and self-worth and knowledge, wisdom. So people love that about you. Again, you don't take that out on others. It's a time for healing, not for war. You don't bring war to other people's doorsteps because you're going through difficulties. You actually take on that healing work, and you also will not settle for things that you don't deserve, okay? Or for treatment and behavior you don't deserve. You know you deserve sugar and not salt. You know you deserve kindness and respect and consistency instead of, rudeness and, bad behavior from others. And you just won't settle for that. People really appreciate that you prioritize good behavior, and you put yourself first in terms of the kind of standards you will accept, because it gives them a model actually to look at and to emulate, okay? And then next we have Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. I love this person putting up this photo here, I'm always enough. You've really done the work when it comes to your own self-worth, okay? It kind of reminds me of everything on the shelf. Like, you've had to build the shelf, put the shelf up, put the knickknacks on the shelf, dry the flowers, put the thing up. Like, you've done all these different aspects to be able to validate yourself and to step into who you are authentically and have all of your standards in your life really match the amount of work that you put into yourself. People know that didn't happen overnight, is what I'm trying to say. They know this didn't happen overnight. They know that it took real work, real effort, and they greatly adore that about you. There's something about your self-love that is completely inspiring, really, really inspiring. And you make others want to hone that sort of love for themselves. So yeah, congratulations, pile number 2. This is really, really beautiful. And I think that you're going to just naturally continue to inspire others as you live life. All right, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, comment down below. Let me know what resonates with you. I'd love to hear from you. Additionally, I do have now a second channel I know, guys. I'm always doing something different. I'm always hitting y'all something different. A second channel, Lunar Light Collective. I have 2 videos over there now. It's going to be like shorter videos, like 15-minute front facing sort of messages. So if you want to check me out over there, I'm going to post at least like once or twice a week, and I'll let you know exactly what my schedule will be once I've kind of figured all that out. But yeah, Lunar Light Collective is a thing. I also have a TikTok channel under the same handle, Lunar Light Tarot. I have a website, lunarlighttarot.com, if you want to book a personal reading with me. And what else do I have? I feel like I have something else. Oh, I was just telling Pond number 1 that over the next few months, I do have something else up my sleeve. I'm not ready to quite announce it yet, but guys, be ready for, for another physical product, okay? Oh, I can't say too much. I can't say too much, but I'm really excited. I'm always doing something different. I'm always, come on. I just love interacting with you guys in all these different ways. So yeah, anyway, that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll talk to you in the next reading. Okay, love and light. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this Jade Crystal or the High Priestess card, this one is for you. We're going to be finding out, what do others adore about you, okay? What traits about you do they just love and can't get enough of, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start with the card that you chose. And I'm already picking up that you have like a very mysterious vibe to you, and people really adore that about you. There's something about you that is so intriguing that they really want to get to know. I do feel like you're a bit of a private person. You're not necessarily an open book, but you're not necessarily closed off and cold either. I think that you have a very alluring gaze as well. There's something about you that just really brings people in. I think that pile number 3, you have a quite mesmerizing, hypnotizing sort of energy. People may even feel like you put a spell on them, they can't stop thinking about you, they like you. And it's because of this like natural oozing effervescence that you just have to you without even really trying, okay? Now, you could enjoy dressing in some darker colors or like a vampy vibe, even a little bit of like an office siren sort of vibe. But you have this natural style that's just like all your own, very authentic, very mysterious, and also just ooze like quiet confidence. You don't have to say much, but your energy says everything, okay? So let's go ahead and find out more with the Modern Witch Tarot, okay? What do others adore about those who chose pile number 3? Okay, 8 of Pentacles. What do others adore about those who chose pile number 3? Temperance. Yeah, the 5 of Cups in reverse. Whoa, crashing down. Here's the 3 of Wands as well. Alrighty. Pile number 3, there's a couple different things that people admire about you. People feel like you have a really great work ethic, okay? You work very hard and everybody knows it. I think it's not even like a running joke necessarily, but it's just a running theme that you work really hard in life. Maybe the kind of person who has like multiple jobs, you may have your own business. And people also feel like you're very creative when it comes to your work, okay? You get things done either in a creative way or you do something creative for work. They find it to be very, very interesting. People also love this type of energy that you bring to the vibe, the function, to your friends, your family. It's like you have this energy where you're able to really relax others. And even in difficult situations, you always find either the silver lining or you're able to just like not freak out, I guess. You really help other people to find the same sort of like calming energy. I feel like you've done a lot of work around emotional regulation and it shows a lot, okay? It shows a lot. People feel like you're that person who always can like look at things pretty rationally and come to like a calm conclusion instead of letting like life sway you or just like be in the throes of life, okay? You always kind of have your head on straight and can see through the fog. People really appreciate that. People really love about you is that you are able to, again, see the silver lining. And when things go wrong for you, you have a really elevated perspective. You're like, you know what? If I didn't get that job, I was meant to get a better job. If that relationship didn't work out, there's someone better coming for me. It's going to be more aligned with my life. You're always looking towards the future, okay? Always looking towards the future, always looking towards your next opportunity. If something doesn't work out for you, you're like, it wasn't meant to, I'm moving on. I know what's going to be meant for me is going to come into my life. And you have this very determined way of thinking about life because of that. I think that pile number 3, you are an excellent manifester as well. You intentionally create your world and you're very, very good at it. Okay. If you happen to use any manifestation techniques, things like that, you are very, very powerful, okay, at manifesting your own world. And this shows up in the way that you perceive the world and whether opportunities pan out for you or not. You're the one of those people who believe that everything is working out for your highest good, which is really amazing. Yeah, now we have the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This has been a little bit of a theme today. I can't pick up the deck in its entirety. I mean, it's fair enough, it's a big deck. But that sounded crazy. Anyway, it's a large oracle deck, tarot deck. But what I'm seeing here is with the 10 of Pentacles, you're someone who other people can see is like destined for a very beautiful life because of the way that you think about life, okay? Because of the way that you understand that everything's working out for your highest good. People also believe that for you. People adore that you are a family person as well, okay? You could really love your family and have a close relationship with them. Even if you don't like your chosen family, you have a close relationship with your chosen family, chosen friends. And other people love that you put energy into these people and that you care about them just as much as they care about you. You're someone who your tribe like really, really matters to you, and you take care of the people who take care of you, okay? You cherish those who are close to you, which other people find to be really beautiful. All right, let's look at the Amira's Love Oracle. What do others adore about you? Pile number 2. We have the New Love card. What do people adore about pile number 2? Obstacles. What do people adore about pile number 2? Gossip. Kind of coming in reverse here. What do people love about pile number 2? Young female. Ooh, interesting. Okay, a couple different messages. People adore about you is that you're always up for a challenge. Okay, stick with me here. I know it's a little odd, but yeah, what I'm picking up here with the new love and the obstacles is that like you love to be challenged. You love to take on new things and step into a new way of being, step into a new approach. You're never really afraid to try something new if it needs to be done. You're great at pivoting, okay? You can have a goal in mind, and you're fantastic at knowing when your approach needs to shift for you to get better results, okay? And I feel like you get almost like this rush from trying something new and seeing like good results from it, okay? So people can tell that you're kind of in love with life, and that's what people adore about you. They love that you're not deterred by obstacles or by hard work. They see you, again, as extremely hardworking and as having this very balanced view when it comes to work. I'm also picking up that what people adore about you, again, with these 2 cards, is that you're, how do I phrase this? Your standards are high when it comes to love, okay? Like new love, people who come into your life and are new romantic potentials really need to jump over some hoops to be able to get to you. And it's not to say that you're overly picky. It's to say that you have standards and people will jump to meet them, okay? Like you say jump, they say how high. People love this about you. Like people love that you don't play about yourself. People love that you don't play about your standards. And people love that others will meet your standards. They find it inspirational, and they enjoy it, and they feel like you deserve that. Okay, so yeah, I'm just picking up, especially if you are like in a relationship or you're kind of like seeing somebody currently, it's going well. People are thinking about how this person would do anything for you. Like it's very evident that this person would jump through hoops. This person, you would do whatever you say, essentially, and it's not because they have no sense of willpower. It's because they respect you and they trust you, and they know that you would never ask for something that's completely unreasonable. You know what I mean? You ask for your standard, and your standard deserves to be met. So other people just love to see you getting what you deserve, okay? They find that to be really inspirational, and they feel like you deserve all the good things that come your way. Oh, isn't that so nice? Okay, people adore about you. It's a little funny, but you're the topic of a lot of conversation, pile number 3. And people adore that you are a hot topic. They find it to be kind of sexy, okay? With the young female here, people love talking about your style. They love talking about your looks, specifically like your hair, your lips, your face, okay? Again, like the clothes that you wear. They like talking about the places that you go, your lifestyle. you are definitely a hot topic, pal number 3, okay? And I feel like you actually don't do much gossiping about other people. Like you're too busy, to be fair. You're too busy. You have your eyes on all these different goals. Like you don't really have time to be talking about the people as much as maybe they talk about you. But yeah, people love that you're a hot topic. Low key, it's giving it girl. Okay, it's giving it girl. It's giving a guy, a person. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you have that X factor. You have a little bit of a celebrity vibe. Okay, people love that about you. They love that you are a natural star. Yeah, what can I say? You are a natural star. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else I have here. This is kind of like my compliments deck. Let's see what we got. What do others adore about pile number 3? You have an angelic and ethereal appearance. Ooh, okay, love that. What do people adore about pile number 3? Your emotional intelligence is impressive. Yeah, you're very smart in a lot of different ways. You have a sexy voice. People adore your voice. Okay, this one doesn't really resonate. I'm getting some about relationships, so I'm just like putting them away. Most of them are compliments, though. What do others adore about you? Pile number 3. You're a natural activist. You're passionate about fighting for others. That's amazing. They're developing a crush on you. Yeah, people adore that you're very lovable. Okay, what's how I'm going to say it? You're very lovable. You're very likable, and people naturally develop crushes on you. They just kind of can't help themselves. Okay, what do people love about pile number 3? You're the most beautiful in any room you step into. Okay, yes, I love that. What do people adore about you? Pile number 3. You're naturally hilarious. Pile number 3. When you talk, people listen. You easily capture the attention and respect of others. Yeah, definitely. I feel like you don't really have to say much even, to get the attention of others. People just want to listen to you. You have amazing discernment. You're like a detective. Yeah, amazing discernment, amazing intelligence, and you're very smart in a lot of different ways. They have dirty fantasies about you. Okay, that's more of a side message, but yeah, people do have fantasies about you as well. People adore about you. Their feelings for you are mutual. Some of you guys could be seeing someone right now and wondering if they feel the same way that you feel about them, and it's true. You may actually have a crush on someone and the feeling is mutual. Again, more of a side message. We also have they love to watch you on social media. So people adore your photos. Okay, they adore your photos, they adore your videos, stuff like that. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Gemini vibes. Your wit and sparkle light up any conversation. Haha. Okay. Very interesting. We could have some air signs in the group. And last, I'm going to go ahead and get some messages from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. If you guys are enjoying this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. It does help out my channel. What do people adore about pile number 3? What do people adore about pile number 3? Divine Source. Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. What do people adore about pile number 3? What do people adore? Okay, we have Lioness and also Potion. Very fun. Okay, with Garden, something lovely will grow from this. People love your perspective. They really feel like you are someone who's able to see past the moment. And if you're experiencing a disappointment or a difficulty, you have the foresight to understand that something lovely will grow from you going through this experience, okay? That you'll learn something, you'll experience life more deeply, or that you'll be able to gain a skill that you wouldn't otherwise have. People just appreciate that you're able to see beyond your current circumstances and have that more positive point of view, because then they can learn from you and emulate the same. And it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like when you think about how this is going to benefit you in the future, it really ends up doing that, okay? The next we have Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. People feel like you've been through a good amount of life and you have earned the position that you're in right now, okay? To be able to ask for the things you want for in relationships, in friendships, out of life, you deserve all of those things because you've earned your stripes, You've been able to purify yourself, alchemize your pain into power. You have been able to grow the integrity and the morals and the standards that you want from other people in yourself. Like you've earned all those things, okay, from life. So when you say you want, a healthier relationship, when you say you want a certain level of success in life, other people are really, really rooting for you, and they adore that you ask this out of life because you've given that to yourself. Okay. And people love that about you. They feel you deserve, again, all the good things that are coming to you. Side note, some of you guys may actually have colored hair, or you also may have like more beautiful, voluptuous bodies like these ladies here. And people just love and adore your body. Okay. They feel like your body is like very, very sexy, very gorgeous. Okay. So just like these ladies here. Anyway, so we have here potion. Remember to just practice self-love. Some of y'all may be practicing manifestors. We'll put it that way. Okay. Some of you guys may be practitioners. Some of you guys, let's just put it this way. Some of you guys may, be doing little spells and stuff. For one, they work. Okay, they're really, really working. This is your confirmation to let you know that all your stuff is working. And two, people just find this like very, very interesting, and they adore that about you. They feel like you're a little bit witchy, and it's very cool. They find that to be really interesting. But they just feel like any sort of affirmations, any sort of scripting, any sort of, again, manifestations that you practice, they really, really work. And they're happy for you. People are happy that you're able to draw the things into your life that you want to experience. Other people feel like you're very powerful because of this, because, you're able to use all these different tools to get the kind of results that you want in life. And they find that to be very interesting, mysterious, sexy, intriguing, okay, and inspiring as well. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what resonated with you. Guys, I have a new collective reading channel. It's called Lunar Collective. I know I'm always hitting you with something new, but yeah, Lunar Light Collective is now up. I have like 2 videos there, and essentially it's going to be a more front-facing channel where you can see my face, and I'm going to be giving you readings around 15 minutes, more straight to the point, that sort of thing. But yeah, I'd love you to check the channel out. I'm going to be posting there about like 1 to twice a week, and I'll let you know the schedule as soon as I've kind of integrated it into my normal filming schedule. Additionally, guys, I do have the OG reading. Whoa. Hold on a second. The gems, my gems. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot for a second. I have my gems only reading that as our new subscriber name, Gems. And it's going to be about what about you secretly makes others jealous. So it's coming up in just a few minutes. If you're not already a gem, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that red subscribe button to become a gem today. It's not too late to get in on the gems only reading. Additionally, what else do I have for you guys? Oh yeah, I have a TikTok under the same handle, Lunar Light Tarot, and a some website, lunarlighttarot.com, if you want to book a personal reading with me. I got everything, guys. I got everything. And over the next few months, I do have something extra special up my sleeve. I can't say what it is right now, but it is something that you guys have been asking me for like years. Okay, so I can't say what it is because I already giving it away, honestly. But yeah, just keep your eyes peeled because I've always got something else extra. You know me, I love to expand, and just like you guys, I mean that's why we're besties, right? So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Love and light. Bye bye. Hello to my gems. This hit to the very end of the reading. I am so happy to have you with me here today. I just want to say thank you and welcome to all the new gems who joined the channel. Can you believe it? We have about 1,000 new gems who have joined the community this month alone. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited and super grateful to have you on my channel. I am working towards 40,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So oh my God, I have the chills. I just can't believe we're like almost there. So I'm super, super grateful. And yeah, I'm really excited to get into this collective reading, okay? What about you secretly makes others jealous, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and find out. I can already feel intuitively that some of you guys are asking, oh, what happened to like the deeper reading topics? And they're still going to be here. I'm going to be doing both. I guess I decided I'm going to do whatever the hell I want. I was like, you know what? I really want to do some like lighthearted ones. So I'm just doing whatever. I hope that makes sense. And you guys will still see reading topics about like manifestation and how to attract your best dream life from me in these segments. But I'm also going to like mix it up with more fun, lighthearted topics too. So yeah, a little bit of both. Anyway, let's go ahead now and get into what about you secretly makes others jealous. I was already picking up that What makes people jealous about you, my gems, is that people feel like you have a perfect life. Okay? People feel like you have a perfect life. They feel like you don't have to struggle. Okay? What do people adore? Oh, sorry, not adore. What about you makes others secretly jealous? What about my gems make people jealous secretly? What about my gems makes people jealous? Yeah. What about my gems makes people jealous? Very interesting. Very interesting. People are jealous of you because they feel like you don't have to work for you to get results. Okay. For you to be able to move forward in life. I'm getting this 3 of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. People feel like you have life on easy mode. Okay. That's what it's giving. Even though I'm really seeing that's not true at all. We all know that my gems are very, very hardworking people, very determined, very ambitious, okay? And I'm super lucky to be able to channel for this incredible collective that literally inspires me constantly, like literally constantly, okay? Because y'all are just so put together and you push for your lives to be what it is today. However, people on the outside, they just don't think that, okay? And they're looking at your photos, right? This is them like laying in bed, looking at their photos, being like, everything is fine. When really they're jealous and they're sad, okay? Because they feel like you're always just like, la-di-da, my life is amazing. Oh my gosh, I got my dog with me. I got my little iPod. I'm going on my journey. Everything's great. Sun's shining. I'm in the city. Everything's fantastic. And they're feeling like, damn, like the gems, they're always just ascending. Like, I wish I could ascend like that. I wish I could look that good. I wish I could have a career success. I wish I could have a relationship, whatever it is, right? They just feel like you are always a step ahead of them in life, which again, may not be true. Everyone's path is different, right? Everyone's path is different. We're all meant to go on different journeys, learn different things. So no one's really behind in life. It's just a matter of, you know, what works for you and what routes you're taking and how they can be improved, right? But other people look at you and they're like, yeah, this person is way ahead, all right? They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, extremely stable, super put together, gorgeous, okay? Very, very attractive, very abundant, all right? People see you also as financially put together, all right? They feel like you got money, they feel like you got the bag, okay? You been got to the bag. You look very expensive, pile number 3. I don't care where you get your clothes, okay? You could be dressed from head to toe in Goodwill, but the way that you put that ish on though, okay? It's the way that you put that ish together that really makes you stand out and look expensive. Okay, some of my most expensive looking clothes I got from the Goodwill. This is like a personal message too. And mostly picking out what makes people jealous of you is your hair. Random, I know, but yeah, something about your hair, also your skin tone, like your beauty in general makes other people jealous. And your social media presence makes people jealous. Some of you guys literally have platforms, but others of you, it's just that you like post cute photos, your life seems happy on the gram, you know, things like that. People are also jealous of you because they feel like you don't have to wait to get the things that you want in life. Again, not true, not actually true, but their perception is different than reality. Of course, we know this. But they feel like you don't have to wait for love. They feel like you don't have to wait for romantic attention. They feel like you don't have to wait for self-love, for happiness. They feel like you don't have to wait to get money in your life. Like they feel like you do not have to wait to get to your goals. And they wish that they were further ahead. I'm getting messages that people are jealous of your romantic suitors, okay? Like you always get people who are in your league from their perception. They feel like you get the best romantic suitors, the hottest people, the most emotionally mature people. If you were in a relationship, people are jealous of the partner that you have. They either wish that they were with that partner or they feel like, wow, like you and your partner are so well suited to each other. I'm jealous of the kind of relationship that y'all have and that your partner is very like emotionally mature, put together, all that kind of stuff. Okay. And again, if you're single, people are jealous of people that you attract. Like they feel that you attract the best partners, the most stable, the most mature, while they're out here dealing with like F boys. Okay. It's not the same. They feel like they'll play in different leagues. Okay. All right. What about you secretly makes others jealous? The 4 of Wands. Your stability, for sure. What about you secretly makes others jealous? Okay. The Justice card in reverse. Right. 8 of Swords. What about you secretly makes others jealous? The Hanged One. What about you secretly makes others jealous? The Nine of Pentacles. Wow, you're really flexing on them. Piles. My gems, you're really on their necks right now. And I feel like you don't even know it. Like, you don't feel the pressure, but they do. They certainly do, okay? How are you going to feel the pressure when you're on their necks? You know what I mean? Like, you're just doing your own thing. You don't really think about it. But other people are out here looking at your moves like, damn, wow, they're really moving ahead. And I wish I could be in the same category. I think a lot of people are more so inspired than jealous, to be fair. Like, throughout the reading, we kept getting these messages about people are feeling like you're very deserving of what you get. I think that is a sentiment for the most part. But of course, today we're tapping into the jealousy, right? Anyway, people are jealous of your stability. All right. They feel like your life in general is very stable, very put together. Again, your finances, your romantic life, your mental health. Now, again, this is outside perception. Like, there could be things in your life, aspects of your life that you're still trying to build on and grow on. You don't feel like are very stable. But from the outside in, people are like, this person is very abundant. They're very abundant, and it's unfair. They feel like it's so unfair with the Justice card in reverse. They feel like you have a very la-di-da attitude towards life. So, like, why should you get all these amazing things? They have no idea that behind the scenes you work your butt off every single day to be able to get the things that you want. My gems are not nonchalant when it comes to their goals. We are goal getters. Okay. We are goal killers, okay? Dare I say. we will get them dang goals. And we don't play about our lives, period. But the thing is, other people, they just don't see the level of effort that you put in, right? And they think that you make it look very easy. Actually, to be honest, gems, you do make it look very easy. You make this level of, hard work and the capacity that you're under, the bandwidth that you have, which, by the way, is incredible. Like, the bandwidth for work and the effort that you put into your life is incredible. You make it look very, very easy, effortless even, okay? So they find that to be unfair. They're like, how does this person just like post a video and get so many views? How does this person just walk into a room and all the heads turn towards them? That's not fair. They have no idea that you spent 2 hours in the mirror. I'm just kidding. You know what I'm trying to say, though? They don't know the level of effort that you put in behind the scenes to be able to attract in these sort of opportunities, but they feel like it's unfair as if people are jealous of you. They feel like it's unfair also because they feel trapped in their own lives, these people who are jealous of you, which is actually not really true. They're actually not trapped, but they just choose to stay in these difficult situations because, dare I say, they're too lazy to get themselves out. No, I hate to call people lazy. Guys know me. I don't like to say that necessarily, but there's a kernel of truth to that. Like, some of these people who are really jealous of you for creating your own life just have not taken the same steps for themselves because they're procrastinating. They are giving into fear. They're letting their what ifs take over their lives. Like, they have the power to actually get themselves out of these situations, but they'd rather just talk about other people who are where they are at, where they want to be at, instead of actually pushing themselves to get to the next step because it's uncomfortable, okay? These people are very comfortable in discomfort. It's familiar to them. They're okay with it. However, you are not, though, okay? You are comfortable with being uncomfortable, and if you're going to be uncomfortable, you're going to be uncomfortable in the fact that you're stretching towards your goals, you're learning new skills, you're pushing yourself to become better. That's the kind of uncomfortability that you enjoy and that you will chase so that you can have a better life. These people, they're comfortable with being uncomfortable in the sense that they would rather stay in a difficult situation just so they don't have to expand and grow in the ways that are unfamiliar to them, okay? Clock it. Anyway, that's what I'm picking up on. All right. We also have the Hanged One. These people are jealous of your perspective on life, okay? And part of the reason why you, quote unquote, don't have to wait for things to come your way or opportunities to come your way is because you're always shifting your approach. You're always pivoting. You're always thinking of new ways to get to the bag faster, easier, work smarter, not harder. Your perspective is amazing, okay? These people are jealous of your perspective because that's what helps you to be able to get to the next level. You have a growth mindset. These people are jealous of your growth mindset. They find it difficult to adopt themselves. Again, to be able to have that sort of mindset, you really need to bust some limiting beliefs. You need to kick yourself into high gear. You need to have more discipline. These people are not nearly disciplined as you. That's what they're really, really jealous of. They're jealous of your discipline. Valid, honestly, very, very valid. Additionally, they're jealous of your independence. They're jealous of the beautiful garden that you've built for yourself. Some of y'all are really empire builders out here, okay? Some of y'all have your own businesses. You're climbing the ladder in your career. You're doing amazing in your studies. Like, a lot of you guys are like moving your lives very, very intentionally so you can get to the next level, whatever that is for you. But you have a game plan, you have a strategy, and you're on go mode, okay? People are jealous of the fact that you have embraced yourself and your life enough, you've embraced your agency enough to be able to build this beautiful life around you, or to be on the verge of getting there, or you making moves to get there. A lot of these people just don't have that same kind of mindset, but you have adopted the mindset that this life is my own, okay? I have the power and the skills and the capacity to be able to up level it as I please, and I'm going to do so no matter what it really takes, okay? And as long as I'm operating in integrity and with morals, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Okay? Period. All right, let's go ahead and see now. What else? What makes people secretly jealous of my gems? You have a beautiful singing voice. Oh, that is so interesting. So your singing voice actually makes people jealous. When you go out to karaoke specifically, oh, look, you have exceptional morals and character. I'm telling you, people are jealous of your character. They're jealous of your discipline. They're jealous of your integrity. It's just, these are the things that money can't buy. You know what I mean? These are the things that they're only forged through the fire of life. Like, you can't buy these things. You have to forge them. All right? Come on now. You have serious artistic skills, excellent at your craft. Too many. Okay, what makes people jealous about my gems? You have an intimidating, dark, feminine vibe. Ooh, sexy. You make them deeply consider their actions. Something about you makes people actually reflect. And that's what people get jealous of when it comes to you. Like, you seem to stay on people's minds for a long time. You leave a long lasting impression. You inspire people. You make them jealous. These other people don't have the same effect on others. You know what I mean? They don't actually have an effect on others. They're actually not quite memorable. And I don't mean to mean, but I'm just saying they're not that memorable. When it comes to you, you're impossible to forget. So, and you make people actually want to change their lives around. That's why people get jealous about you, because you leave an impact. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You leave a serious impact. People get jealous of you. Your emotional depth is powerful, healing, and rare. Yeah, definitely. You could be a Cancer as well, or a water sign. Amazing sense of style. Yeah, what else makes them jealous? Yeah, you guys have amazing style. You have a natural allure that turns people on. Yeah, it's the way that others react to you. It's the way that others react to you. What makes them secretly jealous of my gems? People develop crushes on you very quickly. You look kind and approachable. That's interesting. I feel like you guys can switch between intimidating and dark feminine and kind and approachable. Yeah, you're very much so the full package. Okay, you guys can pull off a lot of different aesthetics, and that's what makes people jealous of you. Like, whatever you put on, you make it look good. You guys have like natural style. Your job, profession, or area of study is very impressive, and that's what makes them jealous. And also they want to take this relationship to the next level. So when you date someone, they often want to get into a relationship with you, or they take you more seriously than they take these other people, okay? They're taking you on dates, they're spending money on you. For these other people, it's more of like a you up at like 1:30 a.m., okay? On the dot, honey. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, I'm ready to end with these cards. All right, what makes people secretly jealous of my gems? Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. Don't be afraid to sing. Okay, confirmation about your singing voice. Makes them jealous. Be your own first priority. Wow. Okay. All right, let's start over here to the left, right? You've earned all your stripes. What people are jealous of you about is that no one can really talk any ish about you. Like, they really can't. Like, you've earned everything that you have gotten in your life. You're self-made. You're self-made. Some of you guys may literally be entrepreneurs as well, but when it comes to the opportunities that were given to you in life, you get the opportunity to go to college, you get the opportunity to, get an education in any sort of way, get a trade, or opportunity to get a certain job, whatever. You've always made the most of your opportunities, right? So no one can say anything about you. No one can say that you've squandered an opportunity. No one can say that you don't deserve what you really have. Okay. No one can say that you were handed anything. They really cannot say that. You've earned everything. Everything. And that's what makes them jealous, is that they can't really say anything about your success. You've earned it. You did it for you. So it's impossible to really look down on it. It's like you're really sitting pretty right now, and you're in this position that you've pretty much wanted to be in years ago. And people are looking at your life and they're like, damn, you know what? They freaking did that. And they can't say anything about it. That's what makes these haters really, really jealous and mad, is that if they were to try to talk ish about you, they would look crazy. They would look crazy, because how are we talking about someone who's self-made like that? Like, what do you have to say about them? You know what I mean? There's nothing you can say. And that makes them angry and jealous, okay? We also have don't be afraid to sing. What makes them jealous is that you have like a tight-knit group of supporters and friends, okay? Your friends are really your supporters. You also may have like family that actually supports you and like really rides for you, and it's not toxic, okay? Now that's, take it as it resonates, right? But you do have real support around you. That makes people jealous, okay? Which is kind of a sad one, honestly. I mean, I think everyone deserves support. Everyone deserves, family and friends, right? Even if they're going through necessarily like hard times, someone, at least someone, for them to be there with, unless they're really a terrible person. And then you got to learn from your actions and become better so you can have friends, to be honest, because that can help you too. Believe me, I've been there. But people just are jealous of your support system. Honestly, they're jealous of your support system. They feel like there are people around you who are always uplifting you and encouraging you to sing, encouraging you to not be afraid and to go after the goals that you want in life. And they wish they had the same support and encouragement. So that's it's really valid. And the last one, we have mural. Be your own first priority. I'm telling you, people are jealous of the self-love that you have. Again, things that cannot be bought. You can't buy this. You have to forge it. You have to create it, okay? People are very jealous of the fact that you put yourself first, okay? That you treat yourself as a priority. You know your value. You know your worth. And guess what? You're not going to cheapen your value for anybody, okay? Especially not somebody's dusty son. Oop. And I said it, okay? I'm just really picking up that people feel like you don't go through the same struggles as they do, because it's obvious that you love yourself. All right. You don't accept the same mistreatment. You don't accept the same disrespect. You don't accept the same inconsistent behavior, because you're actually okay with being alone. You're okay with just enjoying your own company. And you're okay with going back to basics when it comes to ensuring that you have peace in your life. You'd rather have peace than chaos. All right. You don't confuse chaos with entertainment. All right. You will not confuse those, and you won't confuse peace with boredom either. You are grateful for your peace. You understand how much of a blessing it is, and you don't go out of your way to do stuff for the plot that is going to mess up your life. All right. You're not out here doing things for the plot that are going to mess up your life. People admire that you have your priorities straight. That's what they're jealous of. I'm telling you, you cannot buy this. If you are the kind of person who chases thrill and excitement and does that through chasing chaos, you will so easily mess up your entire life. You can really do that, okay? But not you, though. You have that strong foresight, strong discernment to know what is for you and what is not. And you make peace and prosperity in your life, in your long-term vision, a priority. And it's evident that you do that through the life that you're living now and the one that you're setting up for yourself tomorrow. So guys, I'm so grateful again to have you all subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for helping me get to my goal of 40,000 subscribers. Guys, we're almost there. I think we might even make it before the end of the year. And if not, that's totally fine too. I'm just really grateful to have this community be growing. I'll be honest with you, like there was a time when I was, doing this channel where I really felt like, is this going anywhere? Are we going anywhere? And I had to kind of step back and realize, you know what? It doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't really matter if this channel gets to a certain number of subscribers or views or whatever. What matters is the community that we share. What matters are the interactions that we have and the way that I'm so blessed to be able to speak to you all and to be able to uplift you and remind you of who you are. That's what I really learned in having this channel for almost 7 years now. It's going to be 7 years in February. 7 years of talking to you all weekly. This is what I've learned, is that my purpose in having this channel is to help you see yourself like God sees you, is to help you love yourself like God loves you, and to enjoy yourself, and to have that sort of love, that God has for you. So I'm just so grateful that I'm able to enact this purpose on this channel. I find it to be extremely fulfilling. And like I said, I know I say this a lot, and maybe it sounds corny, but you guys do inspire me every single day. This is such an incredible community, and I'm so grateful to have cultivated it with all of you guys. This is not something I think of just as my own. This is our space. This is our community that we build together. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are still watching this portion, go ahead and drop a mermaid emoji down below. We got mermaids here. I don't know. Drop a mermaid emoji. Drop something, girl. And I'll reply to you and say hi. Just thank you so much again for being here. Thank you for being a gem. I really appreciate you all. And I love the name again, because you really are so multifaceted. You're all different. You're all unique. You all have these beautiful special traits. And I'm just so grateful to kind of like hold the container for all you guys to like hang out with me. It's amazing. I'm so grateful. YouTube is awesome for that. And this is my favorite platform for sure. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me on any other of my platforms, I do have a TikTok with the same handle, Lunar Light Tarot. I also have a new collective reading channel, Lunar Light Collective. You guys can follow me over there. Lord, my phone restarted. Anyway, so yeah, Lunar Light Collective. I post videos there like once or twice a week. They're going to be these 15-minute front-facing sort of videos, collective messages. I'd love to have you guys over there. I also have my website, lunarlighttarot.com, if you want to check me out and get a personal reading with me. And I'm not sure if I said this already, but I have a TikTok under the same handle, Lunar Light Tarot. Okay, I think that's everything. Thank you guys again for interacting with my channel and being a part of this incredible community. I understand that it is a choice every time you click on my videos and interact with me. So I thank you so much for making that choice and making this community what it is. All right, guys, I'll talk to you in my next video. Love and light. Bye-bye.